Immerse yourself in the world of these officers as they embark on a riveting quest to unearth the hidden truths lurking beneath the facade. Feel the irresistible pull that drew them into a treacherous waltz of temptation, where boundaries blurred and emotions soared. Get ready for an adrenaline-fueled expedition into the core of a scandal that rocked the pillars of law enforcement to their core. Hold on to your seats as you delve into this enthralling criminological saga, where the pursuit of justice and the quest for truth collide in an epic battle for accountability. Get ready to be spellbound by the twists and turns that await as this gripping tale pulls you deeper into its captivating web. Are you prepared to witness the extraordinary and experience a clash of morality in an unforgettable journey? So, let's get started. In the thrilling world of crime, enter the seductive tale of Officer Megan Hall, a master of deception and desire. This enigmatic officer captured the attention of her fellow colleagues with her irresistible allure, only to claim that she was a victim of a sinister game of seduction. The whispers of scandal echoed through the corridors of the Laverne Police Department, Tennessee, when Hall's name surfaced at the center of a gripping investigation that toppled the career of 5 officers, herself included. A web of whispered secrets revealed that not 1, but 6 male offenders fell victim to the allure of forbidden passion, entangling themselves in a sordid tapestry of on-duty liaisons and steamy encounters. As word of this illicit affair spread like wildfire, the quiet town of Laverne stood witness to a spectacle that would make even the most audacious blush. Reports surfaced detailing a debaucherous sexcapade, a labyrinthine maze of explicit photos exchanged clandestinely, topless escapades at a notorious Girls Gone Wild hot tub party, and the unthinkable act of oral pleasure shared by Officer Hall and 2 of her fellow comrades, all within the very walls of the police station itself. The repercussions of this scandal were swift and severe. In the wake of this scandalous revelation, 5 officers, including the woman at the center of it all, faced the wrath of justice. Their careers abruptly extinguished amidst the chaos of broken trust and shattered professionalism. The echoes of their misdeeds continue to reverberate through the hallways of the small Tennessee police station, leaving a lingering stain on the fabric of law enforcement that will not soon be forgotten. In a recent internal investigation report, shocking revelations emerged about Officer Hall's misconduct, sending shockwaves through the police department and the local community. It appears that Hall not only engaged in intimate acts with fellow officers Powell and Shields while on duty at the police station and gym, but these encounters extended far beyond the confines of the workplace. Hotels, parties hosted by other fellow officers, and even a boat became the backdrop for Hall's extramarital escapades. The scandal took an even more salacious turn when Laverne Mayor Jason Cole received a report indicating that Hall had engaged in multiple extramarital affairs with fellow policemen and had even participated in a threesome with Magliocco and his wife. These shocking allegations prompted investigators to delve deeper into tumultuous personal lives of these individuals, painting a disturbing picture of the promiscuous officers involved. The community is left reeling as the fallout from these revelations continues to unfold. These law enforcement professionals, driven by clandestine desires, embarked on physical relationships behind closed doors, both within and beyond their official working hours. Astonishingly, the boundaries of professional decorum were blatantly disregarded as they indulge in intimate encounters right within the precinct, while still dutifully serving their posts. Disturbingly, their misdeeds extend beyond the realm of physicality, as they brazenly exchanged inappropriate photos and videos, blurring the lines of professional conduct. The report takes a shocking turn when it reveals that some of these encounters transpired during raucous football watch parties orchestrated by the officers themselves. In these scandalous gatherings, not only did they engage in explicit discussions involving their own spouses, but they also entangled Megan Hall, making her a disturbing participant in their private activities. Their escapades transcended the boundaries of professionalism, as explicit images were shared, wild parties were thrown, and clandestine encounters became the norm. But amidst the enticing chaos, Officer Hall raises her voice, painting herself as a pawn in a larger scheme of sexual exploitation. In the intricate web of this captivating investigation, it was revealed that Hall, a vibrant individual of 26 years, had entangled herself in a tight-knit bond with 4 fellow officers: the steadfast Sergeant Lewis Powell, the seasoned Sergeant Henry Ty McGowan, the astute Detective Seneca Shields, and the ever-watchful Officer Juan Lugo Perez. As the scandal unfolded and the curtains were drawn back, consequences were dealt with, leading to the dismissal of the entire group. Yet, amidst the fallout, it was Hall who bore the weight of solitary condemnation as the sole female police officer cast out in the wake of this gripping saga. So what's gonna happen next? Will they be punished in court? Well, you'll be quite shocked to know the outcome, so watch till the end and don't miss the end. And as we delve into the scandalous tale surrounding Patrol and K-9 Officer Larry Holliday, Patrol Officer Patrick Magliocco, and Patrol Officer Gavin Schulberl, the spotlight shifts to Hall, who courageously takes a stand against the Laverne Police Department and her former colleagues. In her daring lawsuit, she unveils a disturbing web of manipulation and exploitation, alleging that her colleagues clandestinely groomed her, sharing sinister strategies to control and exploit her vulnerable state. Hall fearlessly reveals her involvement in intimate encounters with Powell, Magliocco, Holliday, Shields, Lugo Perez, and even Officer McGowan. On a fateful day, February 27, a battle for justice was ignited. The courtroom doors swung open as a lawsuit emerged, revealing a tale of suffering and abuse that would shake the very foundations of the city of Laverne. The allegations echoed through the corridors of power, accusing the city, as well as individuals named Powell, McGowan, and Davis, of heinous acts that scarred her existence. But the darkness didn't end there. Megan Hall, trapped in her assigned role within the City of Laverne Police Department, found herself teetering on the precipice of despair. Desperate to escape the clutches of her torment, she found solace in a dangerously fragile thread of existence. It is a tale of a near-fatal struggle that serves as a haunting reminder of the price she paid for her freedom. Within the realm of criminology, a distressing narrative unfolds, shedding light on the plight of the resilient protagonist, Hall. Allegations abound, asserting that she endured a barrage of torment in her professional domain, where insidious sexual insinuations and explicit conduct festered like a malignant presence. An NBC affiliate, WSMV, diligently reports on the matter, exposing a disheartening reality. In her valiant quest for justice, Hall found solace in the expertise of civil rights attorney Wesley Clark, who, acting as her steadfast advocate, boldly filed a lawsuit. Clark reveals a harrowing truth. Hall was ruthlessly objectified and exploited, viewed by her colleagues as nothing more than a mere commodity of lascivious desire. To further exacerbate the already unbearable circumstances, Hall resolutely rebuffed unwelcome advances time and again, steadfastly refusing to succumb to the pressure of her superiors. Yet, alas, the relentless persistence of her supervisors proved unyielding, incessantly coercing her until she was compelled to relinquish her resistance. In the fascinating realm of criminology, we encounter a perplexing situation wherein some individuals may argue that they were consenting adults, while the blame is cunningly shifted onto someone else. Such a perspective may arise when one's understanding of the complete narrative is limited. Now, let us delve into the gripping lawsuit, which asserts that these officers conspired with alarming precision, skillfully leveraging their authority to methodically dismantle the target's resistance and ensnare her in a web of degrading and abusive sexual entanglements. They shamelessly exchanged tips on the most effective methods to manipulate and exploit her, engaging in a dark dance of power dynamics. Further, let us dive into the unsettling saga surrounding Sergeant Powell. This is a man whose voracious appetites transcended all limits. With an unwavering determination, he doggedly pursued his insatiable craving for sexual gratification, shamelessly employing coercion and manipulation to ensnare his hapless victim. Utilizing a devious arsenal of false promises for future encounters and a warped sense of indebtedness, he cunningly played his cards, cunningly declaring, "I've done so much for you," while weaving a tangled web of personal favors bestowed upon her. However, the harrowing ordeal did not end there. Within the precinct walls of the Laverne Police Department's second shift, an insidious culture of sexual coercion thrived, casting a dark shadow upon the environment. Trapped in this degrading atmosphere, Miss Hall bore the brunt of its sinister consequences as her mental health deteriorated, succumbing to increasingly severe symptoms of mental illness. The detrimental impact of this sexually coercive setting gradually eroded her well-being, leaving scars that cut deep into the very fabric of her psyche.